Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch-along of both Scotland versus Faroe Islands and England versus Poland in the World Cup qualifiers. England's biggest game of the tournament, of the qualifiers, which is against Poland without Lewandowski, and Scotland, who are playing the minnows of Faroe Islands. So let's see how this goes. Let's see how it goes. Hello. You guys will both do you guys like this? Do you guys like this setup? This is England versus Poland and Scotland versus Faroe Islands today. So, hello, Fish Boy Joe. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Wednesday evening. And also, I've decided that I'm doing both games, and I've done them in this way, so we have at least both images of both games that I'm doing. England have yet to come out yet. Scotland are coming out now. They are playing Faroe Islands. They are just walking out. England are not walking out yet. We are just waiting. But it's a big game for Scotland. Scotland have to win and score a lot of goals in this game, because it could be vital today. So, guys, put it down in the chat. Who do you guys want to win? England or Poland, or Faroe Islands or Scotland? So, the Scotland game is, they're just doing the national anthems at the moment. First the national anthem of Faroe Islands, then the national anthem of Scotland. England are now walking out onto the field of play. Here we go. England versus Poland are walking out onto Wembley. Let's hope that England can get the win, and so can Scotland. So, how is everyone?
Poland may be robbed of the FIFA World Player of the Year, but they have Krzysztof Piątek and Piotr Zielinski in there.
So, hello Sen, how are you? We are doing both England versus Poland and Scotland versus Faroe Islands at the moment.
We'll find out after the national anthems of England, but first, Poland.
Standing for the national anthems of England and first Poland.
Just quickly got to do something because I've been in like a little bit of an issue with someone. Oh. Save our Queen. Save our Victoria. Happy and glorious. Long to reign over us. God save our Queen.
This is the hardest home test England will face in World Cup qualifying. Can they pass it? You'll find out next.
I get that he's admitted it. And he just said let's get to him because I went off because I was unhappy. It's just that he just does. Here we go, folks. England versus Poland. And Scotland versus Faroe Islands.
Only James Ward-Prowse.
Come on, Scotland! Scotland kick off.
Just the one change from the weekend. Ben Chilwell for Luke Shaw.
And Scotland have just kicked off. England versus Poland is about to get underway. Poland have two of the best strikers on their side. Maybe Sen. But Sen, don't forget, Lewandowski isn't playing. Lewandowski isn't playing today. Remember that. Remember that. Lewandowski isn't playing today. Lewandowski's not playing. The game is underway. Scotland versus Faroe Islands. England versus Poland. Both games are underway. Let's go. Double header on the same night. At the same time. Let's go.
Well, Wary's okay. We don't mind a bit of wariness. Just don't be fearful. It's very confident.
Come on, boys! The only reason, guys, you are not seeing me wearing a Scotland or England shirt because I can't wear one and not wear the other. So I thought I'd be embarrassed when I just wear a neutral shirt instead. But I'll be happy if either team scored, but we're going to go for it.
Number one striker sitting at home, watching it on the sofa.
It's short from Carl Walker. Started up by John Stones under a little bit of pressure. Poland have a new manager, a new philosophy.
Come on, boys!
A few setbacks in the last few days. Change of system, change it back to the old system. And Paulo Sousa got off to the worst possible start when they conceded after just 6 minutes of his first game against Hungary.
Paulo Sousa, oh no, don't say Paulo Sousa, that idiot. The idiot that tried and run out to the ground.
It's Rice.
And was the reason why I asked me into administration. Jesus Christ.
Chilwell hounded by
Paulo Sousa was ex-Spurs manager. No, it's ex-Spurs manager. Ex-Spurs manager.
January. Because of the restrictions, he met the players initially over Zoom.
Yeah, he isn't playing, so yeah, have an advantage. Yeah, that's true. Guys, let's have some support here for both England and Scotland.
I think Gareth said before the game in his interview about how difficult it would be to get past the back five of Poland are strung across the pitch right now with the three in front, just protecting that space. Harry Kane's trying to get in between the lines, but it's going to be really difficult for them to get in this first 15-20 minutes, get some space.
Sterling drifting in field. Coming back to try and engage with him. Maguire.
Come on, boy, I support France. Are you French, Sen? Sen, are you French? Good! Oh!
The centre is easily dealt with by Nagy Ribas. Kopiak is on the floor and England have continued with Kane. Chilwell. Mount again. Mixing up the defender. Never
Come on, boys!
take on players. Kopiak, that mane now has come out of its hair tie and it's sprawling all over the place. Didn't have a spell on loan at West Bromwich Albion.
Come on, boys! Come on, England!
PSG.
But also,
Currently at Lokomotiv Moscow. It's a key part of their team.
It's nice seeing Harry Maguire just stepping into midfield. Declan Rice just dropping in alongside Stones. With the two up front, Piontek and Swiderski. We've got to keep somebody back.
I'm from Trinidad. I'm from Trinidad! Way! Get in there, me son! We have someone from Trinidad watching us. Brilliant! Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Big it up. Big you up. Big you up. So, put in the chat if you guys want England to win versus Poland, or you want Scotland. Who do you want to win? Poland or England or Faroe Islands or Scotland?
53 years yesterday. Imagine the heat inside Wembley had we had fans in tonight. There's around 800,000 Poles that live in the UK. Just imagine that colour, that noise, that din. What an atmosphere it would have been. Fingers crossed this is the last time that England play in an empty stadium. There's Piontek trying to get the better of Stones. Walker. Kopiak very quickly to snap at Foden's ankles.
Come on, boys! Come on, boys!
Poland want to play fast attacking football. They played a really high line against Hungary and that was exposed on the counter-attack on a number of occasions. They seem to have learnt from that already. They're very quick to engage higher up the pitch. They weren't doing that in the Hungary game.
Well, that back line is going to be really rigid. The five of them strung across, and they're just allowing that midfield to do the work in front. Kopiak is starting all the pressing from that central midfield area. As you said, snapping away at the ankles of the England players, but the back five is just pretty rigid. The difficulty with that is you've got to find a way over the top or down the sides. Very difficult to get round the outside of them because they're strung right across the pitch at the moment.
So, Scotland! Let's see what's happened here. Go on! Have Scotland scored? Go on! Yes! 1-0 to Scotland. We have got the first goal of the afternoon, of the evening. Scotland are 1-0. It's John McGinn! John McGinn for the Scots!
Remember, only the team at the top of the World Cup qualifying group at the end is guaranteed a place at the World Cup. A complicated playoff system for those who finish second.
Scotland are 1-0. It's John McGinn!
Wandering into traffic, Kopiak pinches it once again. Swiderski couldn't get it under control.
Mason Mount, he is the one because the three in midfield are playing quite narrow at times. He's the one who's just sitting on this left-hand side in the space. Here he is again.
Thrusts it out to Sterling. Back to Mount. Scored at the weekend. Now trying to bring Chilwell into play. Does that. And here's a chance. And Phil Foden just couldn't angle his header on target.
Brilliant from Foden, far post, but Mount sets it up, little ball inside, good ball. You want Harry Kane on the end of this. He's gone to the far post. It's important you get your midfield players coming in. Any crosses into the box, just a little bit underneath it. Nothing he could do to keep that down. Good opening though, all set up by that space that Mount found himself in.
And there was a time, not so long ago, when people thought it was one or the other. I'm not sure that's the case now. Decent looking cross towards Piontek. It was just over the head of Swiderski from Berezinski, who got up high on this right-hand side. He's more of a defensive right wing-back, isn't he?
He just got away from Sterling on that occasion. He didn't enjoy tracking him all the way back there. Chilwell had gone a little bit narrow. It's really helpful if you're a wide winger like Sterling is and Foden, when the full-back just says, let him run, I've got him. But on that occasion, Chilwell just gone a little bit too narrow.
All over the top, and Nick Pope's come a very long way to get there in advance of Hertha Berlin's Christoph Piontek. Well, his kicking was under scrutiny on Sunday afternoon. Here's Mount. Sterling. Foden's made a decent run. Bit of space for the Manchester City man, who took that balletically. Phillips. Sterling just peeling to the edge of the penalty area. Was there a collision there? Jon Kuipers has said play on, the Dutch referee. Side flag up.
Yeah, two centre-backs deciding to step up there, quite rightly so. He just goes on the left foot. He's going to argue that there's a little push on him and also a little left leg. I don't think there's enough. He was slightly off balance. Referee will be looking at that, saying he was slightly off balance, and that's why it's not a penalty.
Well, Phil Foden was actually guilty again in his last Premier League game of staying on his feet when he appeared to be fouled in the penalty area. He's a very honest character. So there was a incident in the previous game against Southampton where he should have had a penalty, didn't get one. It's fouled by Zielinski. This is Chilwell, looking for Sterling. Glick, strong and alert.
It's a good run from Sterling, right on the back of the defender, pushing him backwards. It opens up the space in front for the ball to feet as well.
Walker. Foden. Mount. Very quickly on the half turn and being tracked everywhere he goes at the moment by Krakowiak.
Well, he's having to come over because Zielinski's supposed to be picking Mount up, the number 20, and he's just has got no idea where he is. He's getting caught really narrow. Mason Mount is the guy. If you can get the ball to him, he's in so much space. Sterling staying wide. Chilwell's there. This left-hand side is definitely where
So
England can have some joy.
I'm now back. I just had to go and sort something out, folks. Are you doing Sheffield on Friday? Maybe. maybe.
Start for England in a row.
It depends if there's Lucas any commentary on the Chesterfield game on Saturday.
And yesterday's training
On
session,
Friday.
Gareth Southgate was quickly asked about that. He said no panic.
It's
With the rest of
England,
the session.
England 0, Poland 0, and Scotland 1, Faroe Islands 0.
Victory over Albania. Said he was pleased with the way the squad adapted to a subtle change in the first half, where they pushed Phillips a little bit further forward. But he was less keen on the final 15 minutes of the game, when England's game management was not really up to scratch. Rice.
Good boy!
Now Foden. Kane waiting at the back post. Now it's come close to Sterling. Sterling's looking.
Oh, you jammy bastard!
Good defending by Bednarek.
Lovely ball in.
I can see this being like a nil. I can see the England game being a. I can see the England game being a 0-0.
From Foden, that's goal bound. Sterling got the pace on it.
I think just stay how we are, play how we are, play with a bit of passion, play with a bit of art.
Bednarek's been at Southampton now for 4 years. He'll be coming back to Wembley in a few weeks when Southampton take on Leicester in the FA Cup semi-final.
So,
It's Karol Swiderski, who is a regular scorer in Greece, where he plays for PAOK. He only actually took 25 minutes of his debut to score his first Poland goal. He is 1 for 1. He is in tonight because of the injury to Robert Lewandowski. He's going to be out for a little while, 4 weeks at least.
so, Lucas, if you're gonna keep doing that and keep spamming, then you will be timed out, because spamming's not allowed on the channel. Unfortunately, spamming's a no-no. So it's 0-0 between England and Poland, and 1-0 between Scotland and Faroe Islands.
Tonight. Even minus Lewandowski, this is an opponent who have a history of pulling out big results. Players scattered across Europe's
Free kick to Scotland.
and they will be
Yeah.
out.
Yes, and you can ask me a question. On this channel, you can ask me anything, from YouTube to the YouTube channel to content. You can ask me anything to do with YouTube, the YouTube content, the channel, anything and all that you might want to ask some advice on.
Helic with the header away. This is Phillips. Stones. Bit of space on this near side for Chilwell.
So,
Mount. Looking for Chilwell to keep going, and he does. And England win their first corner of the game.
Yeah, good play again down this left-hand side. Chilwell.
yes, you can ask me a
Getting
question,
crossing,
Sen.
Runners beyond the back line, that's what we need. Similar pattern to the game against Albania. Finding it very difficult to get behind the back line of the opposition. When
I
we eventually
will
start
say
to get
this,
crosses in,
folks.
that's when we score
If
the
any of you
goals.
guys want to join my Discord server,
Running from midfield beyond that back line is what's needed.
Calvin Phillips will take this England corner. It's 4 waiting.
there's a pin up top, so you guys can join my Discord server. We can chat anything football, on there
Mount.
and stuff like that.
Cross, or it's over the head of Stones. It was a bit too big in the end.
Saying you don't have to answer that. Be this guy that just answers random stuff. I'll put this up. So, how old are you, and how did you start YouTube? I'm 25 years old. I've not really told anyone that. I started YouTube around 2017. So I'd have been 21, 22 at the time.
England in control.
Yeah, it'll be 2 or 3 years I've been doing YouTube.
In the Polish goal.
And now that you start YouTube, I just decided one day I was going to do it. I had a channel. I used to have a channel prior to the channel I have now, and that one didn't go well. It was a lot of musical stuff, which
that's the difficulty.
Got a lot of copyrights on it. It got to the point where the channel, I got 3 copyright strikes on it, and I thought I was be able to do YouTube again. And then suddenly, by some miracle, I found this account from literally about 5 years ago. From 5 years, like 5 or 4 years ago when I was at college. Hey! Yes! Penalty to England, come on!
There is no VAR, and Barnsley's Mikael Helik has given England a penalty.
And that's how I started YouTube. It was about, I made this channel about, this channel's about 4 to 5 years old, but I never used it until about 3 years ago. Because of, I never needed to use it, but now I've used it, and now we're up to 143k subs, so let's get up higher. Let's hope we can get up to 2k.
It will be a landmark penalty for England.
Come on, Kane! Come on, Kane!
Qualification game dating back to September 2000.
Come on, Kane! Hurricane! Hurricane! Yay! Yay! England get it, Hurricane! Come on, Kane!
And he nudges them in front.
And England are in front. Come on, boys!
To go. He knows he's going to play it straight down the middle. But all set up.
There we go. England and Scotland both 1-0 up in their respective games. Come on. Great start to both games.
And the challenge comes in. You have to say that Poland up until that point didn't look like they were going to let England pass them.
If you guys want to ask any questions, put your questions down in the chat, and I'll answer as many questions as you can. Think me about the YouTube channel, YouTube,
gives England the lead.
And the content on the channel.
His great record in qualification continues.
You guys can ask me anything within reason. If you want to do it about YouTube, that'll be the best thing to ask about, because I've been doing it for about nearly 3 years, folks.
England hounded Poland after losing the ball, won it back very quickly. Foden was a big part of that.
Winning the ball back in that area, and then when you get it to somebody with a bit of pace, to get back at a back line that's pretty rigid. Taking his man on, takes 2 on.
So
the challenge in.
It'll be fascinating to see how Poland adapt now, because having conceded the goal, which they were trying to prevent, they've now got to change their approach a little bit.
Who is your favourite team, and why did you choose them, man? Yeah, mine was... Right. Sen, you asked a question on who's your favourite team. I'm wearing it on me. I'm wearing it on me right now. So I don't really need to answer that question, because I've got it on me already. My dad, I've been supporting Chelsea for 22 years. 22 years I've supported Chelsea. I've supported us when we had Gianluca Vialli as a manager of Chelsea. I was 3 years old when I started supporting Chelsea. That was just at the tail end of when Ruud Gullit was manager of Chelsea. We just won the FA Cup in '97, and we played well. And so I have supported Chelsea before the days of the Abramovich era. So I have supported us before then, so I know how it feels not to be in a team where we would finish mid-table a couple of seasons, and that's all. But apart from that, I'm doing well.
Joe thought that should have gone his way. Berezinski. This is Kobiak. Bednarek bringing the ball out of defence. Happy to do that. It's very much the way that Southampton play. And they're forcing Poland back.
I only started supporting Chelsea in 2016. Jeez. You picked a rubbish time to support us. We just came off the back of winning the league, and then the season, the year that you supported us, we finished plumbing 10th in the Premier League. Ah, you could have picked the worst time. Do you have a doggy? I won't answer that.
They went 2-0 down against Hungary.
So, I'm interested to see what you guys want to ask out questions. I put a message on there on the chat for you guys. If you want to ask me questions, you can ask me about the YouTube channel, or the channel content. Uka, if you keep spamming just random stuff, you will be timed out.
Mason Mount maybe just caught Zielinski.
Zielinski's a good player. For me, who follows Napoli in Serie A, they're the only team outside of England that I will follow. He's done well.
Just 22 Serie A starts this season with Napoli.
Wow.
Interesting to see if they give us the ball back here. It's, yeah, they are doing. Well done.
So it's 1-0 in both games. So we're going alright at the moment. We're doing alright then.
Beaten Poland in the 21 games they've played since the beginning of 2019 are Italy, the Netherlands and Slovenia. And their defeats to the Netherlands were narrow, and they held Italy to a creditable draw in Gdańsk.
2016, I was just started watching football because I didn't like football before that. Wow. Interesting.
Mount trying to brush aside Berezinski. There's those dark arts he was talking about.
Interesting, son. That's interesting. So it's still 1-1 in both games. Go, Scotland. Oh! Is that a corner? No goal. Still.
A bit, haven't they, since conceding that goal?
Yeah, pushing men forward. England press there, two players pressing, no one behind. Lack of communication, I think that's what Gareth's saying.
We just have to play well, play with a bit of heart, play with a bit of passion.
Kobiak getting the ball in Akers' face, could run into that.
Do any of you guys want to know what the next couple of live watch-alongs are going to happen on the channel? We might have a busy next couple of days. Come on guys, let's get the like button up. I'm doing 2 games at the same time. This deserves a like. It's like me have to keep interest in both games. So the reason I'm sat like this because I'm looking this way, but I'm also equal that I can see both. So it's like endo and endo. If you get what I mean. If Scotland only win this 1-0, then my dad will be very disappointed because my dad's Scottish, so that's why I follow Scotland. I don't support Scotland. I follow Scotland.
Okay, Space for Sterling again. Look at Foden, who's free inside the penalty.
Go on!
It's Sterling. Just couldn't get it back to him. Mount.
Oh, you idiot! You should have buried that, man!
Hurt himself in the process of trying to strike that ball.
There's going to be a corner. They're going for a corner. They're going for a corner.
And then they were away.
It's going for a throw-in. Throw-in to Scotland.
Get it to Foden.
Raheem Sterling was caught in two minds as to what to do when he got into that rather promising position.
If you guys want to join the Discord server, it's in the chat. The message above.
To be fair, the defender did really well because he waited for Sterling just to close the space down. The timing was absolutely perfect.
Let's get a good result. And you never know what can happen.
That was slightly dicey from Nick Pope. Fired that into Declan Rice. England got away with it.
Well, he didn't look comfortable when the ball was going to him. Put it onto his left foot and nearly got it completely wrong. Here it is. First choice wasn't on. Second choice was just a hack upfield. It's part of his game that's obviously been scrutinised. He will get better. It'll be something that he'll be working on in training, both at his club, although they don't play like that too much at club level, but it's certainly something that he needs to improve on because England want to play out from the back.
His club manager Sean Dyche has been speaking in the last couple of days, saying he will improve his kicking. Here's Sterling.
Go on!
Still going.
Oh!
Way all the way through.
Oh, we did so. That was
Really good tackle.
That's me
from
fucking
Ben
bits.
Narek. It's another
Oh my
slalom
God.
run from Sterling, which has unsettled the Polish defence.
Oh! Ugh. Yeah. Chelsea's new kit is awful. Chelsea's new kit is awful. Repeat, folks.
Well, he looked like he was
Chelsea's new kit for the new season is fucking dreadful, man. It's dreadful, man.
He was, he played Foden
It
outside,
is
just couldn't
dreadful.
get his pass away.
It
The
is
defender
dreadful.
does brilliantly well again here, comes across, gets the block on there.
There's two bits of essential defending from Jan Bednarek and two pieces of dazzling play from Raheem Sterling.
Actually, the first one, Bednarek should have played him offside in the first place. You can look along the line and see that Sterling, if he steps up, he plays him offside. But once he gets in that position, he did ever so well just to time the run towards him. He goes too early. Sterling just passes it to Foden, goes too late, slips it in the net.
Good neat football from England. And this is Kane with another chance.
Oh!
Chesney makes a good save. It was really neat football from England. Quick, high tempo, slick stuff.
Oh, it's a really good hand from Chesney. Great football, ball into feet, little layoff is absolutely brilliant from Foden. And he gets his shot away under pressure. And that's a strong risk from the goalkeeper.
So how's everyone doing? Is everyone enjoying the stream? It's England 1, Poland 0 and Faroe Islands 0, Scotland 1.
A touch from Foden. Harry Kane decides to go to the near post. Chesney ready.
I think they're 5 words you might get used to saying quite a lot. What a touch from Foden.
So, how is everyone on this
4
nice
attempts on goal for England so far.
Wednesday
2 of them on target, including
evening?
the penalty that Harry Kane has converted to put them in front and in control. Declan Rice. And they've got a bit of space on the far side. Walker is joining at rapid speed too. Sterling and Harry Kane in the centre. It's Kane, a punch by Szczesny.
Unlucky. Scotland who scored there, unlucky.
Keep it alive for England. Good work by Swiderski.
Got the bow. Ooh, not on to half time in both games. We just got to keep going.
England win it back again. Wire finding Mount. Kane. He's got room. Too many options ahead of him though.
If we can get them a goal before half time, I'll be happy. I'll be happy.
Well, again. Did it take a deflection to go out for a corner? No, the referee has consulted his linesman and says goal kick. There's a bit of speculation about Harry Kane's future. And we've said the words Sterling, Foden and Kane quite a bit tonight. Has a bit of a ring to it, although Manchester City fans will be looking at other options too, and Tottenham fans certainly will not want to lose Harry Kane.
Oh.
And they will come together at Wembley in the not too distant future on opposite sides of the pitch. But he is a striker who has been in
Scotland nearly scored a second.
27 goals for Tottenham Hotspur.
I thought and it would have been McTominay who would have scored, but it's just wide. Unlucky.
He's now scored in each of his last 12 European qualifiers. A little bit unlucky not to be able to continue from there.
So far we've got about 10 minutes in both games to half time.
They look really strong in that area, winning the ball that high up. Yes, it was probably a foul, but they're starting to find their passing, starting to find space against this resolute.
Ouch! I accidentally stepped on his foot.
Spaces are starting to appear just in front. Midfield are starting to spread out. 3 or 4.
That must hurt having studs when you step on your boot. Ouch!
That was important for England to get in front early, wasn't it? And prevent Poland from playing in a way in which they continued with a lowish block. Make the game open up a bit. He's given the ball away. Zielinski is lurking, and Declan Rice just tidying up. Pope's got to come across and kick well here, and does.
He's done that well, Rice. Actually, he's picked 3 or 4 balls up just in front of that back 4, and the ball's bounced off the forward. He's just been there.
Come on, England!
The ball off him, invaluable from defender's point of view, knowing you've got.
How is everyone enjoying the stream?
It is such a key game strategically for England. Drop points in your home game against the second seeds in the group, and you immediately put yourself under pressure. You're likely to have to go away and pick up victories rather than draws. England have kept 10 clean sheets in the last 13, which does suggest a solid base.
Can't emphasise how important John Stones' return to form has been. I think it's just settled everybody down.
So, come on, England!
Options to play a 3 or a 4, and that's certainly the formation that is settled for at the moment.
They've had 2 relatively easy-ish games, haven't they? Especially the defence. Would they have liked to test today? Would they have enjoyed going up against Robert Lewandowski?
No. If the player's out, for me, yes, you want to play against the best players in your career and move along up the ladder, but If their best player's not playing and you're a centre back, I'm a happy boy.
Foden. Now Mount. Sure, is he coming back from an offside position? That's what he's concerned about. And he was right to be.
There's no doubt bigger tests are down the line for this Arsenal back line. Not only the back line, but the team in general. You know, how we go about the better teams. We're not going to have as much of the ball as we've had in the last 3 games for sure. Breaking teams down is something that we should be able to do with the quality that we've got moving forward. Defensively,
Defensively, you got to believe.
Further down the line in tournaments.
Defensively, you got to
Sure,
believe.
Flexibility of whether it's a 3 or a 4 will no doubt be a benefit to England.
Look. Swiderski. It's deflected away by Declan Rice. He was in good form yesterday at the pre-match press conference.
Come on, England. I think Scotland nearly went 2-0 up, folks. Callum McGregor with the shot just well wide of the goal, but at least it's an attempt.
Caught the eye the other week against Arsenal, didn't he, with a buccaneering run with the ball at his feet. He has got that in his game.
That's good said.
Just look more confident,
It is
more at
both
home
1-0 to the good in both
jersey.
Scotland versus Faroe Islands and England versus Poland. Nothing else has changed
His
since.
15th cap tonight. Foden chasing and waiting. Benderek across. Ribus.
If you guys want to join my Discord server, the link is up. It's a pinned up message up top for you guys. If you want to join the Discord server, you can chat to me outside of YouTube. And we chat about everything football on that channel. On there, about the YouTube channel, the content. We also talk about football in general.
Defending, sometimes just let players run off the back of him, but that's been part of his game that he's massively improved on.
And you will be having some music playing at half time, like I always do, keeping up the routine.
This got a little nudge from Swiderski. Mount again, causing problems for Berezutski. England doing well to keep Poland pinned inside.
We're doing well, we're playing really well, our England, we're playing with a swagger.
They've got no real get-out ball, Poland. They haven't really got any pace over the top. They haven't threatened England.
We're just going to keep going and just give it our all, and we know it's not going to be easy. But even if we win 1-0, I will still take that every day of the week.
England can't afford to take their foot off the gas or lose concentration. The lead is still a slender one.
Yeah. I bet if Lewandowski was playing, I think we wouldn't be 1-0 up by now.
Sterling, who won the penalty for Harry Kane to convert.
I think it would be a lot difficult game.
Caught by Harry Kane. Jan Kuipers, the Dutch referee, is a very experienced official. Catching him, Sterling, look at Foden. Before he could get his head up, Sterling, and spot that bit of movement from his Manchester City teammate. And the referee noticed the head injury.
Yeah, straight away he watched Harry Kane go up for this header. And as he's gone down, the referee's just kept an eye on him. As soon as the ball went to feet and saw he wasn't getting up, the whistle went.
So far, there's not been a lot in both games, but we're just going to keep going, folks.
Harry Kane's got a bit of lockdown hair going on, hasn't he?
Haven't we all?
Not me. Not
12
me.
days and counting. Foden. Chilwell.
Come on, England.
Sterling facing up Berezimski. Beating Berezimski.
How on earth have England not scored more than one goal in this game?
Made a dart towards that near post.
Well, he's a real thorn. So good running with the ball, his feet so quick, and then he's away. Look how quick he goes from a standing start away from the defender. Berezimski can't stay with him.
He's on course to register fewer goals in any season than before the last World Cup, Raheem Sterling. The game against San Marino was the first time he pulled on an England shirt since September.
It's a free kick to Scotland.
Started all three of this window's internationals. It certainly was the spark that instigated the first England goal, the only England goal so far.
Ball's crossed in.
Chilwell.
Come on, England.
Just before half-time, this is Kane. Maguire.
If we can get to half time with this lead, I'll be happy. There's 1 minute right on time at the end of this Scotland game.
Foden has been dragged out. And quickly want to get on with it again. Probe down this left-hand side again. It's been a fertile ground. It's Sterling. And the deflection takes it out for the corner, and it'll probably be the last action of the first half.
Go on! Oh, corner!
Satisfactory.
Corner to Scotland.
Berezimski doesn't know which way to turn now. He's shown him down the outside. Sterling went down the outside. He's tried to show him inside on that occasion. And he's got him on toast at the moment.
Nice stones by the penalty spot. Sent towards Maguire. Dropped and is cleared away. And England take a one-goal lead into the break thanks to Harry Kane. And they are on course to establish a fight.
Half time in both games. 1-1 in 1-0 in both games.
Roy Keane, Ian Wright and Ashley Cole will take a good look at that first half next in the company of Mark Pugat at the break. It's England 1, Poland 0.
So it's half time in both games. It's 1-0 in both. Now let's put some music on for you guys. Bluetooth off. back. How is everyone? England 1, Poland 0, and Poland and Scotland 1, Faroe Islands 0. So it's both the same scoreline. So there's not a lot between both games, but nonetheless, both have been enjoyable to watch. And ow! And on my foot. So what did everybody think of England's performance today? England's performance so far? There's too much going on the shirts. So far, we're playing well. We just gotta go for it. So, hopefully the results go the way we want to. It looks awful. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! Am I hearing this correctly that North Macedonia are beating Germany? Have you guys heard this? North Macedonia are beating Germany. Wow.
international, Derek Upton, who was a long-serving defender for Charlton Athletic, made one appearance for England in 1953. He also played first-class cricket for Kent. Now thoughts with his friends and family, having passed away at the age of 92. It's also the 20th anniversary today of the passing of the great David Rocastle, someone I know that Lee Dixon was very close to.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't believe it's 20 years since David passed away. What a footballer he was. I was lucky enough to start my Arsenal career playing behind him. But more importantly, what a human being, a more caring, sharing, lovable man you couldn't wish to meet, and we all miss him.
Milik is now come on for Poland.
A change for Poland at the start of the second half. Arkadiusz Milik is on.
Faroe Islands nearly equalised, folks.
These two nations are old friends. No other teams have been paired as often as England and Poland have in European World Cup qualifiers.
Here we go, England 1-0 up against Poland, and Scotland 1-0 against Faroe Islands. Second half are underway.
They're going to have to be a lot more aggressive in this second half, Lee Dixon.
Yeah, I agree with the boys at half-time. I think Roy's right. They do need to be ruthless. They've had enough of the game, enough of the ball to create a few more chances, but also with what Ashley said about running without the ball, running beyond the back line to get into those spaces and just stretch Poland back towards their own goal. I think that's really important. But the game is there for the taking, and
Come on, England!
a little bit nervy until
Come on, Scotland
that
too.
goal goes in.
Welcome to the game, Arkadiusz Milik. He's been on the pitch less than a minute, and he's picked up a yellow card. It's the first yellow card of the game. The 2-11s are scrolling across the bottom of your screen.
Come on, England, let's get a second, boys.
Down that left-hand side, an area of the pitch which he
Well, so let's hopefully Scotland can get a second goal as well, folks.
twice in that first half and really had good joy. Just needs probably a better final ball into the box. England are going to finish off this game. It's a lovely turn by Mal. Foden.
Go on, Foden.
Take it. Now Walker, decent looking cross. There was a bit of a tug on Sterling's jersey, but he probably wasn't going to get up that high anyway.
That was a really good move. Mount the game and the run beyond from Foden, getting into that space. Just the cross. Had the pace on it. Just no one coming in on that far post, but good play from England in this start of this first half.
Looking right involved with what the Polish contingent perceived to be a late challenge.
I do like this referee though. I think he's spot on. I'm not just saying that just because it was a potential foul on a Polish player, but I think he's let the game go. I think he's really absolutely top quality referee.
Mount.
Go on,
This way.
well done, ref.
In advanced position, Camel Glick with a rather agricultural challenge.
But that's what happens, Sam, when you run at defenders and commit them. He goes past one, then he commits the other one. Forearm smash. Dangerous position for a free kick. Defenders don't like to be run at.
England possess the creativity from these wide areas, from set pieces to cause a real
Good save by Gordon. It was a good goalkeeper for Hearts, but he's not recently because I've been on bad form.
The box too. Foden just peering over the wall. It is Phil Foden.
Ah,
He was actually peering over to see whether he could sneak it in at the far post, and he wasn't too far away from doing so.
I think that was a shag, to be honest with you. He was definitely trying to whip that in for a cross. Just come off, you tell by his body shape, he was trying to get an extra bit of width and bend on it.
England had a bad time of it with the after effects of COVID in the autumn games. Felt foul, a few rule breaches. Gareth Southgate has praised the rigid protocols that the FA have put in place. He also said there was a bit of an element of good fortune to it too. And they checked their momentum a little bit in those autumn months, but they appear to be finding it again now. Chilwell. There's the ball pinched by Gregor's Kokopiak. Just getting back to cover in that left full-back position. Needed a better cross than that.
Well done, Pope.
Easily been a handling from Nick Pope.
That's good play down that right hand side. Certainly Chilwell thought he was fouled, but again the referee playing. No foul made, and Lewandowski had been in the box then, it might have been a different matter.
Might have been a different game had he been around tonight. Sterling winning it back. Kane finding Sterling. Mount goes up on the outside. Phillips takes over, now Foden, lovely control. Walker. Phillips there before Piontek. Going into a bit of a jam.
How do I always do Piontek's name and go Pion?
This is what England do, they try to hunt it back inside opposition territory. Phillips got the wrong end with a Zielinski tackle.
Really good closing down though. From the top right through to the midfield, he's caught on the back of the Achilles then. Good energy in this England press.
It's a decision that's gone against Calvin Phillips.
What?
A free kick to Poland. They need to find a way back into this game. Modder. Ending towards Piontek and Milik, but neither of them could get any proper contact.
Scotland and 2-0 up, folks.
Milik short for the ball again.
Scotland 2-0. And it's that man again, John McGinn.
Blocked by Phillips.
Scotland 2,
Taken away by Foden.
Faroe Islands 0.
Neat touch by Harry Kane. Couldn't make the most of it. Rudimentary clearance from Kamil Glik. He's 33 years of age now, Kamil Glik. It was thought that he wasn't fast or quick enough to eke himself into Paulo Sousa's plans. I think after going 2-0 down against Hungary, the idea of being a little bit more solid certainly came into the Portuguese manager's thoughts. Sousa wanted to play more attacking football because the previous manager was accused of being far too pragmatic. Jerzy Brezek. Stones just trying to deal with the threat being posed on the edge of the penalty area by Piontek. There was quite a lot of contact on Nick Pope, but it didn't look very tidy.
Well, it's Stones who decides to drop off and go with a runner. He's just trying to shield it back to the goalkeeper, gets a little touch on it. That's what does Pope in, because he can't pick it up. It looks like a back pass. And then he's all trying to keep the defender, the attacker off him.
It was an uncomfortable moment for England. There haven't been too many of those. Poland about to make a change. Have made a change, and Off comes Helik, and on comes Kamil Jóźwiak of Derby County to win his 12th cap for Poland. He was the architect of the comeback in Budapest. He's been in good form for a while with Poland. He's got a cracking goal against the Netherlands in the autumn. And it will mean a change of system, Lee Dixon.
Yeah, just going back to two centre-backs. An extra man in midfield. At the moment, they've got 5 up front, Poland.
Zielinski.
Come on, Scotland and England, get a result.
And a twist his way past Ben Chilwell. Chilwell sticking to his task. Again. Chilwell trying to keep hold of the ball, but it just looked for a moment there as if it was caught between the legs of Jóźwiak. Now there's no VAR here tonight, but if there had been, would they have had a look at this?
Well, tell me what he can do about that. He's got his hand up because it's on the back of another defender and it's flicked at him from a yard away. No way is that a penalty. His hand's not in an unusual position when he's trying to challenge for a ball with another defender.
Is his hand above the shoulder?
But where's he supposed to put it?
If the hand's above the shoulder, it doesn't matter.
It's not. He's bending down. He's going into a challenge with another player. His hands in a position that he's actually, you have to unscrew his arm and put it onto the bench, take it off the pitch. It's not a penalty.
No.
Go on, you can say I've seen him given now if you want.
Well, we've seen everything given this season, haven't we? So it wouldn't be a surprise to anybody. But beyond Cooper's obviously didn't spot it, and there is no eagle-eyed group of officials in a cabin out back with several slow-mo monitors. Phillips. Rice. Stones immediately shut down, and this is a problem for England. And this is a real chance for England.
Oh, it's a goal!
Modest scores for Poland, and England have been pinned back by the Poles. And John Stones, after such a consistent season at City, he's in focus again.
John Stones, you're the reason why now we're not going to win this game.
It really is. He's got plenty of time on the ball. We know how well he's been playing, but that little touch there just gets out of his feet, and then he's robbed. And Modder settles himself on that left foot and hits it high and wide. No chance for Pope, but that's the touch that gets away from him. And it's a good little ball into Modder, and he just settles himself. And England in total control, but as they said at half-time...
Oh! Scotland free!
Delicate one. They need
Scotland
to press over
free!
the advantage, and they've given it away.
Why? 3-0 Scotland, come on. And it's Che Adams with his first goal for Scotland.
Hove Albion's Jakob Modder. He had a night to forget last Thursday. He's had a Wednesday to remember at Wembley. And Poland haven't threatened Nick Pope's goal until that moment. The 21-year-old getting his second goal for his country.
Jay Adams has scored his first goal for Scotland. Get in there.
Oh, we've seen him massively clean his game up.
It's Scotland 3, Faroe Islands 0, and now it's Poland 1, England 1.
Well, that's back to the dark old days, that mistake.
He needs his mates to get him out of dodge now. He really had rehabilitated himself from a difficult night in the Nations League under Gareth Southgate in that semi-final against the Netherlands 2 years ago. I spoke to him a couple of times this season and he's constantly repeating the mantra, cherish the clean sheet, cherish the clean sheet.
Cherish the clean sheet, cherish the clean sheet. He's not done cherish the clean sheet tonight. That guy's the reason why we conceded, the idiot.
Foden. Rooker. That's a foul. Rubus.
Come on, England.
John Stone just walking up, heading up to the far post, hoping he can make amends.
He's had a couple of good chances actually across this international break. Just positioned himself at the back.
What?
That England line.
What?
Maguire is in there too. Kane right in the thick of things. A little push for Mason Mount who's in there. Phillips and Foden are standing over the ball. It's Calvin Phillips' delivery. It's headed away.
Sorry about if there was any banging there.
Christoph on deck. It was maybe too comfortable for England at 1-0. They just lost their concentration. Now they've got to rev themselves up again.
Well, they didn't. John Stones did.
It's a team game.
All on your own when something like that happens, I can tell you.
Kane. That's a decent cross. Good handling by Wojciech Szczesny.
So how's everyone?
Rice. Poland will feel as if they can steal something from this game. Here's Sterling trying to make sure they don't. Good goalkeeping by Wojciech Szczesny, who did very well to get out and smother that. He has given away a corner kick. There's been too many of those tonight.
That's fantastic goalkeeping. Sterling's always got the run. Whereas his Guian is he comes off the line so quick. Committed himself to the save, brilliantly done.
Only the second corner of the night for England.
Come on, England.
Cooper's just having a conversation, I think, with the assistant on the near side. I think he's adjusting his communication pack. Erwin Jan Jozef Zienstra, who is just making sure that he can remain incommunicado.
Incommunicado.
It's good to talk.
He's going to have to come and fix it, the ref himself.
Bjorn Kuipers is just making sure that everything is tucked away nicely. England corner. Phillips looking for Rice. Mount might get hold of this. He's played a part in the recycle. It's gone straight into the body of Modder from Harry Maguire. Kicked out by Jóźwiak. Modder just winded by that Harry Maguire volley.
Ooh, Poland does that.
Stones is...
Does it?
The thing is, when Pope gives it him, he's got plenty of time. He has a look over both shoulders. There's this touch, just gets away from him. He's closed down by Modern, then the little ball almost through his legs. And they haven't laid a glove on England all night, but he calms himself, sets himself, and lifts it past Pope. Penny for his thoughts.
Penny for his thoughts. John Stones, you shite.
It's just shifted the appetite of the Poles. Arkadiusz Milik coming on at half-time. I was a little bit surprised, to be honest with you, that he didn't start the game, Lee.
Yeah, certainly with Lewandowski not playing, he's one that can provide goals. Just going back to John Stones, it's, you know, he's done a lot of work, the psychologist, about his mind, and he makes mistakes. This is a big test for him now. Not only tonight, but moving forward, put that behind him and just get on.
Come on, England, let's get them a goal.
Well, that's the key thing, isn't it? Everybody makes mistakes, it's how you deal with them. They've been so important for Manchester City over the course of the season, and that had given Gareth Southgate the confidence to go back to a back four.
The confidence. I wouldn't even have confidence in John Stones after that. John Stones. England can play well and just have John Stones mess everything up for everyone else.
Haven't really created anything in this second half, England, have they? Half time, you'd think they'd just come out fiery, encouraged by that first half, but second half they've hardly been in the opposition penalty area.
Zielinski looking for a cross, heading back towards Milik. Dangerous, very dangerous.
Tell you what, that's a big chance. He's got a free header. He gets that on target with a.
How are England not
look at his position.
playing as well as we usually do?
Phillips and Maguire. He just heads it wide, but if he gets that
It
on
is
target,
Scotland 3, Faroe Islands 0, and Poland 1, England 1.
Moved to Marseille in January on loan, and he scored 4 goals in 8 games in the south of France so far. He will chalk that up as a chance.
Nesbitt is coming on for Scotland and Dykes is going off for Scotland.
On the hand. I wonder what Gareth Southgate is thinking now. Changes?
Yeah, definitely. You've got to win the game. You need to go out and take control again. It could go either way at the moment. Neither side creating an awful lot. Poland got the tails up.
Oh, Harry Kane putting Chesney under pressure. And Harry Kane, who got in a little bit of bother in the game against Albania and picked up a yellow card, has to be a little bit careful.
It's an Arsenal top, I think, that. Wasn't the best touch, was it, from Chesney?
He has been preferred this season to 43-year-old Gianluigi Buffon at Juventus. Lucia taking on Chilwell, beating Chilwell. Piontek stumbling slightly.
Pyong! Pyong!
Very careful.
Pyong! Pyong!
Just getting a bit of joy.
Oh, I love doing that. His name, I always do that every time.
Foden. A chance on the counter-attack.
Oh, lucky Foden.
Just didn't have enough punch in the effort.
Foden, can you go and teach your teammate how to actually play, how to actually defend?
On his right foot. It's a good break. First
Yes!
towards the goal.
Ryan Fraser, Scotland 4, Faroe Islands 0. 2 goals in 2 games for Ryan Fraser.
Okay. Phillips.
Robertson with the cross and headed in by Ryan Fraser.
Getting men forward. And the only one inside the penalty area. Sterling.
Yeah.
Kane being watched hawkishly inside the box by Bednarek.
I'm in a good mood.
Might need a little bit more energy, a little bit more zest. A
Yes.
different target. Jesse Lingard and Dominic Calvert-Lewin are warming up over on that far side for England.
England need to get going.
Yeah, Lingard was the one I was thinking of, just to put a little bit of speed into the play. In that final third at the moment, it's too slow. Passing's too slow for me.
I do agree, we are too slow. We're playing very slow.
Nice.
We're playing extremely too slow.
Foden. Kane. Again dropping deep. Still lurking outside the box when England probably need a minute. Here he is again.
Certainly don't want him out there.
Mount just using his body but losing the ball. Jonsviak. Kane sent wide. We'll keep it in. Mount. Sterling in the centre on his own. Foden. Phillips. Walker. Kane has just drifted towards that back post area. Walker trying to steer it into Sterling. Couldn't get it under control. Koviak takes it clear. Mount trying to shadow him. Well, England have had it all their own way in this international window up until this point. Now they've got to show that they can react to a setback. Because this is not the last time that they will find themselves in this situation. It's a big 20 months or so of football. We're only really at the beginning of it, with the European Championships upcoming and then a World Cup very soon after. Maguire finding Sterling. Maguire's still inside the box and he's got it back. Just couldn't find the weight of pass.
Ah, come on, England.
There's no way through at the moment. When they get the ball wide, there's nobody in the box. No little cheeky runs down the side of defenders, no little cute balls. Just running out of ideas.
Phillips has got caught. Shalinski trying to escape. Modder, the goal scorer. Okay. It's admirable that he gets back and wins that ball back, but it's not where England need him. Here's Foden. England certainly need him. And his directness, his assertiveness has won England a free kick in a crucial area.
When you run at players and they're standing still, they have to stick their leg out. Committing players to make tackles, running with pace. His balance is second to none. And this is a proper position for a free kick with the talent that England have got in that department.
Well, Raheem Sterling has taken charge. Phil Foden was very quickly across to try and influence proceedings. He wants to have a go. Sterling came across. And
Free kick to England.
Foden to it.
The youngsters won that discussion.
Wow.
Phillips is there too. He's counting his steps back. We know Foden can produce from this sort of range. England have set up an alternative wall. There's one lying behind the Polish wall. It's Phil Foden. It's straight into that big red wall. He's lost his footing. Order. Zelensky trying to get Poland on the front foot. If he found Milik there, England were outnumbered. This is where
Come on, England!
find out if England can make the changes, react to a situation, and influence the outcome of the game. Big 15 minutes for Gareth Southgate and his team.
Very big 15 minutes.
Foden, Kane, is trying to return it, using his body really well. Still trying to stumble away from Bednarek, who certainly had a clump of Harry Kane's jersey.
Just a matter of how long you can hang on to his shirt, wouldn't it?
Ha!
Eventually the ref's going to blow the whistle.
It's going to be a lot.
Changes, but they are Polish changes. And it's the end of the night for Hertha Berlin's Christoph Piontek.
Pyong! 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 Can you increase the zoom on your camera? Why?
He's a bit more of a defensive-minded player, a defensive midfielder.
If I'm going to increase the zoom on my camera, I've got to then do this. But also, you can't see the badges. Precious.
And Russia's east.
I can do that, but I can't go any better than that.
Try and repel this England free kick. Calvin Phillips delivers.
Come on.
Harry Maguire underneath it. And safe hands from Chesney.
Yeah, right idea, just overhit the ball. Maguire's always going to that far post.
Faroe, Precious, how are you doing? People do notice me. So I can't do it too much, Precious. Oh look, the badges will be... You won't be able to see the badges of who we're playing.
Certainly, Jesse Lingard would have been on. It's 15, 14 minutes.
Everybody noticed me there.
Gareth's obviously just waiting to see whether this 11 can create something. They haven't shown an awful lot.
Come on, England, do something.
Foden, Phillips, sandwiched and robbed.
Need to do something. That's all England need to do is do something.
Who do you take off? Phillips and go to a more assertive group?
Yeah, you've got to take one of the... Obviously, lead Rice on. Phillips would be the one that make way.
Being okay, German. Yeah, I'm doing alright. England are 1-1 at the moment, just waiting to see what can happen in the rest of the game. Scotland are 4-0 up against Faroe Islands, so it's going alright.
It's being played tonight, and we've got highlights a little bit later on ITV. 2022 World Cup Qualifiers, 10:45 on ITV, 11:05 on STV, Scotland in action. Involving Germany and North Macedonia. Here's Sterling. Out on the overlap, it just seemed to slam Glick in the chest. So corner to England.
Well, again, good movement, but just look in the box. It's just Foden on his own in the box. Good overlap. How many white shirts and how many red shirts in the box? Totally outnumbered.
Come on, England, let's get another goal.
Set pieces in that World Cup of 2018. Phillips, right underneath the goalkeeper, but he spilt it. And the referee has called a halt to proceedings. John Stones was certainly involved. particularly confident there, Wojciech Szczesny.
Well, if you shout loud enough, you normally get a free kick if you're a goalkeeper. Gets his hands on it, gets bumped a little bit by Maguire. Got it in his hands. I'm not sure there's an awful lot in it. I think it might have been his own defender. Bednarek who give him more of a push.
Fortunate to get away with the foul there. He needs to come up with a way to win the game. Steve Holland, Gareth Southgate's assistant. Paulo Sousa is certainly the happier of the two coaches. And it will be a feather in his cap. He's only actually got a contract until the end of the Euros. They're going to review it after that because of changes in the Polish Federation. So he is under pressure to perform and get results. Everyone's under pressure to perform and get results.
Oh, this is a huge point for him if it stays like this without your number one centre forward.
I think the drop points, I'm sure that will be brought up. Zielinski. Stones going in search of the ball. Well, the good news is we've got 10 minutes to go. And before tonight, 20% of England's goals since we resumed international football in September have come in the final 10 minutes.
Yay. Just so surprised.
So how is everyone? Everyone enjoying the stream?
Based on the fact that England not really threatened this back line in the second half at all. The subs are still warming up.
It'll be pretty warm now.
Yeah, I've seen that the Chelsea women's team won today, 1-3-0 against Wolfsburg, and now we're in the last four.
Zielinski. A lot more of the ball in the second half than he did in the first. Moda. The man who changed the game with his goal in the second half. Gifted to him by a John Stones mistake. Which
I will say, if it wasn't for John Stones, we'll still be winning this game.
Maguire. Gastinho. I think that they're going to get back in front of this game. They need to get the ball first. These England players have played a lot of minutes in this international window league. Calvin Phillips has played more than any other outfield England player. Mount, Sterling, Foden not too far behind. John Stones has started.
Che Adams and Tierney. So far, it's Che Adams has scored one. Tierney's been playing well for Scotland.
A little bit more energy.
But apart from that, for Scotland, he's been alright.
May well have come into it.
Well, yeah, I can't believe he hasn't made a substitution yet. I keep looking over, waiting for the shirts to come off the subs. I'm not seeing it. I'm just seeing a lot of action on the Polish bench.
I'll make another couple of changes in just a second. I mean, I suppose Gareth's viewpoint is that these are the best 11 players to get him out of this situation.
Well, you'd have to imagine that's what he's thinking, but what I'm seeing is not that at the moment. Making changes and just putting a different energy on the pitch.
Mount always can inject energy. Looking for Sterling, comes back to Mount. And the shot
Come on, boys!
away for a corner.
Come on, England!
Driving into the space, that's what he does best. Gets a little bit of luck, can't quite get his foot around it, but energy in that midfield with a runner like Jesse Lingard is a must for me.
Come on, we need to take the lead. Come on, we need to at some stage. Come on, boys.
Delivery to the far post. Stones heads it down. Maguire!
Ah! Come on! England have scored! Come on, when we need them the most!
It's another late goal for England.
Captain! When we matter most, we need the captain to step up, and he gets John Stones out of trouble.
England lead by 2-1.
Well, it's a fantastic finish from the centre.
He gets John Stones out of
A really
trouble.
good header at the far post, John Stones. He just waits. He sees the flight of the ball. He gets something on it. The defender's complaining about a foul, but it wasn't. And then when it comes to Harry Maguire,
Harry Maguire, with 5 minutes to go, might have won the game for England. England 2, Poland 1.
Gareth would trust. That was a thumping finish, wasn't it? There was nothing really that boy
Captain Maguire has done the duty for England.
And now he makes a substitution.
Weird.
Mate, thanks for getting me out of a hole. John Stones and Harry Maguire have been friends for a long time. Grew up together in Yorkshire football. They were rivals at Barnsley and Sheffield United. And they're now partners in the England defence. Change for England then, with 5 minutes to go.
Reece James is coming up, boys! Come on! Foden's going off and Reece James coming on.
There's been some Polish changes while we were seeing replays of that goal. We'll try and tidy that up for you. And Foden with a good night's work. Reece James coming onto this right-hand side, and England going to a back three for the final 4 minutes of the game. Now back in front and heading for 3 points. Kamil Brzezinski is on for Zielinski. Brzezinski, the West Bromwich Albion link there, and Retza is on for Rabus. Stones.
Come on, England!
Retza. Brzezinski trying to get in the action straight away. Hasn't been used much by Sam Allardyce since the former England manager took charge at the Hawthorns. Brzezinski. Retza. Challenged by Walker. It's a robust challenge. That's putting it no stronger than that.
Just got there in time.
Brzezinski getting wrong side of Sterling. Brzezinski so close. Reece James uncertain. Maguire. Anywhere will do. Kane does that well.
Well, they got away with one there, England. Got caught out on that left-hand side, left-back position when the ball come in. Just evaded Brzezinski, but he was free in the box.
So it's England 2, Poland 1, and Scotland 4, Faroe Islands 0.
Scored against Ireland. His 3rd England goal tonight. John Stones. Very quick. To this Sterling, congratulations on him. Here's Dominic Calvert-Lewin about to come on for England, who are also going to advance Jesse Lingard onto the field of play. Harry Kane's work is over for the night. He thought his penalty had done the trick.
Kane off, Calvert-Lewin on.
Well, this will be an 8th straight home win over Poland. But it is...
Thank you very much, folks. If you guys like the video or the stream, hit the like button to get the like, subscribe to the bell notification to get the post as well. Sterling is coming off. And Lingard is coming on.
What have you learned tonight, Lee? Because I think going into the game, we felt because of the shape, because of the consistency in selection, we've got a little bit closer to knowing a good sense of the England team for the start of the European Championships.
Yeah, I think what we have learned is that coming against a tougher opposition, you need to be more ruthless when you get chances and you get as much as the ball as they had in the first half. They didn't do that, and at half time there was certainly the boys in the studio are a little bit concerned. Got to press home that advantage. They didn't do that, and they've nearly paid the price. But Gareth will say, coming across a team like Poland, difficult to play against, we kept patient, we kept plugging away, and it stays like this. We've got the 3 points that we set out to do. So I think it's been in the second half.
Oh, we got a shock on our hand. North Macedonia are beating Germany.
Conceded a goal.
Yeah, before you ever see that.
Overall, the 3 points in a qualifying game is the most important thing. Don't think of it throwing 3 out at the back out the window just yet.
4 minutes of added time at the end of the 90.
4 minutes of added time at the end of the England game. We are nearly at the end of the Scotland game, folks.
4 minutes. Lingard on now. Ball well. He's had a good international window, I think, Jesse Lingard.
Scotland have won. Scotland 4, Faroe Islands 0.
He's been a big winner in these 3 games for sure. It's good to have something to think about.
I think his character around the group as well helps the morale of the team.
The morale. Morale. We need that morale when Harry Maguire stepped it up.
Calvert-Lewin and Lingard just keeping the ball in the corner. And
I'm happy with how England played. I'm happy with how Scotland played, because Scotland played really well. I would expect Scotland to score a lot more than they did, but Faroe Islands been very defensive, and Scotland got a good result, 4-0 over Faroe Islands. I'll take that.
Still a few minutes to go. Offside flag has gone up against Calvert-Lewin. But they were criticised for their game management at the end of the Albania game, Lee. This is all part of it.
Absolutely. That was the king of this. Time wasting.
The king of time wasting on the fire, I hear that.
Quiet. Getting it clear for England.
So just not long left to go, folks. Got about 90 seconds.
Still a few issues to iron out between now and June the 13th.
Scotland are second in the group.
Here. Krakowiak. I don't want any more issues to iron out tonight.
Behind Denmark.
James. Rice. Thought he got whacked by Retzer, but played the ball into an area where there was no England jersey. Walker recovering. Good strong shoulder charge from him.
Come on, England, hang on in there, boys.
Mount. Now Lingard all trying to repel any semblance of a Polish attack.
60, oh no.
60 seconds left. They wanted to get on with it quickly. Chilwell trying to delay proceedings.
Oh no. Chilwell's gone down. Oh no. That can't be good.
He would want to be available for Chelsea's game against West Bromwich Albion at the weekend. First things first, England have got to maintain
This is it. This is now or never.
a bit of resilience. Flick on. And it was a half chance for Augustin Yak. The second half substitute.
Well, Reza went and got the dry ball near the linesman and got a decent throw on it. Difficult chance.
I think that might be it, folks. That might be it.
Managed to get up really well in between two England defenders, didn't they? I think England will feel when they go to Poland in September, it's not going to be an easy trip to Warsaw. They've got Hungary in that sweep as well. Still some work to do, despite the 5-point cushion that they've got to the polls, thanks to this victory at Wembley, a third successive in World Cup qualifying.
Come on, England!
But it was harder.
Yes! Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this live watch along of England 2, Poland 1 and Scotland 4, Faroe Islands 0. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the live watch along of both games. Like, subscribe to the bell notification, get to it post. Hit the bell notification, get to it post so you can get notified when I do any things like this in the future. And I'll see you guys for Friday's game between Chesterfield and Eastleigh. And then on Saturday for Chelsea versus West Brom. Like, subscribe to the bell notification, boys, peace.